Fistbump27 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 643, a combination attack. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Lunar, why are you reviewing this chapter now when it came out days ago? Well, here's the thing. The Raw did come out, but it was in Chinese because the Chinese official publisher leaked it out, and because of this, several websites translated the Chinese, which was translated from Japanese, into English, which means that the translation would obviously be very iffy. So I wanted to wait for the official translation to come out. Anyway, let's get on with the chapter. So the chapter begins with seeing the other half of Kurama, which was sealed inside Minato. Now, I'm not really sure if this was the yin chakra or the yang chakra, because I keep hearing that this is Kurama's dark half, so which means that it was yang, or is it yin? I was not really sure at the moment. This Kurama, it seems that he is actually comforting Minato, so he doesn't have to be persuaded or being talked into being good like the other half of Kurama with Naruto. Not only that, but it seems that the other half of the Kurama and Minato, they seem to be okay. I mean, what, did these two interact during the afterlife or something? Because I thought he was supposed to be Kurama's dark half or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, this half of Kurama comforted Minato, saying that his actions were the right thing to do, and he shouldn't regret it, after, Obito tried to guilt trip him. Anyway, he said that he wasn't responsible for Kushina's death, and he said that turning Naruto into a Jinchuriki had many more positives than negatives. Now we get a better look at this other Kurama, and, well, he looks like regular Kurama, except he has a darker shade on his fur. So I'm guessing when the anime gets to this part, he's just gonna look like a darker shade of orange. He said that Naruto was actually trying to make a difference of this world, but then he was interrupted by regular Kurama saying that he had to talk to Naruto for a bit. Now back in the real world, Obito did sustain some serious damage from that Sage Mode Rasengan that Naruto unleashed onto him, but it wasn't really enough since Obito managed to heal his wound. Sasuke had no idea about what Sage Mode is, so Naruto explained to him that since Gamma Kichi's attack uses natural energy and it never disappeared from Obito, he thought why not use natural energy against natural energy, since the Jubi's power, when he sensed it a couple chapters back, was similar to natural energy. And Tobirama acknowledges Naruto for being skilled in Sage Jutsu, and of course understanding what Tobirama was going to do with his Hiraishin, and he even compared to him as Hashirama. Neat. Also, I don't get what Sasuke's feeling right now at the moment. I mean, he doesn't seem to be jealous or upset. He just has this neutral look on his face. Now, Obito actually is going to protect himself from his weak spot at the back, since he's got those scale thingies on his collar to ignite with fire to protect himself. And Obito decides that now is the perfect opportunity to prepare for the infinite Tsukiyomi. So then he summons a Jubi tail, or a giant tree with 4 Vileplume flowers on it. Okay. Turns out that these flowers are going to launch bijuu damas at the entire Shinobi Alliance, wiping them completely out so that they would not interfere with Obito's Moon's Eye plan. And even if all the Shinobi Alliance can summon an Earth Shield, it wouldn't be strong enough to protect 4 bijuu damas at the same time. And Tobirama and Minato can't teleport all 4 bijuu damas, since they're only capable of teleporting 2 at the moment. Now with Hashirama and Madara, well, Madara! Let's put our battle on hold for a while. Your accomplice is about to— We're merely Edo Tensei, Hashirama, so his actions matter not. Besides, if we get hit by the attack, we'll just regenerate. We can't die. We're immortal. Are you kidding me, Madara? We may be Edo Tensei, but the entire Shinobi Alliance isn't. If I don't do something right now, Everybody will die, and I should care because... Holy mother of Kami, are you that obsessed with me? Because I told you already, I love Mito. I'm not gay. Mito is my wife, and I told you that one time at the bathhouse, that was a complete misunderstanding. It was a total accident. Second of all, I just want to fight you. It's been years since we last fought against each other. Is that so hard for you to understand that I just want us to have a rematch? Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's have a rematch while everybody is going to die. Also, a misunderstanding? That's not how I remembered it. Furthermore, how do you explain this? What the hell, Hashirama? Where did you get that? While you left our village as a traitor, I sent the Anbu Black Ops to search your room to find any evidence of why you decided to leave. And lo and behold, they gave me this. And the sad thing is, that was the least raunchiest fan art of your little secret. What the fuck, Madara? Also, why the hell do you have cat ears and a tail in this one? It makes you less intimidating and more cute. Honestly, I don't even think that's cute. It just makes you look hilarious. I thought it was kind of funny, but still, what the fuck? Damn it, I knew I forgot something before I left the village. You know what? Fuck you, Hashirama. Just fuck you and your wood style and your sage mode and your beautiful face. I mean, you know what? If you want him, you'll have to go through me first. You know, I was gonna use my trump card to regain the control of the Jubi to, gain the upper hand of our battle, but you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna delay you from trying to stop Obito from killing everybody. And hey, you know what? I don't even care if I die or you die or everybody dies, because I'm an Edo Tensei, you're an Edo Tensei, we're gonna come back either way. It's not like Obito actually learned a new technique that will kill Edo Tenseis, because that is just stupid. Why didn't I check to see if he's actually dead at the Valley of the End? Anyway, one of the wood clones says that even though they cannot teleport all the bijuu damas, they'll just have to alter the trajectory of it. So he tells everybody to use the earth wall, while Hashirama will lead all the bijuu damas with his Jukai Kodan, which is the forest rebirth. Anyway, Obito is not going to let them do whatever they want. So he uses those bijuu dama black orb things to create what looks like chakra rods, and he uses 6 of them to place them in different parts of the battlefield, and he uses a technique called the Museki Yojin, the 6 Crimson Yang formation, which he summons a 6-sided barrier to keep everybody inside from escaping the bijuu dama attack. So because of this, there is no way they could redirect the bijuu damas to the ocean, so all that's left is to teleport them. However, without any of the markings, Tobirama and Minato can only teleport 1. But then there was another option, and I guess it was referring to teleporting the tree away, but Obito said that he's not going to let them do whatever they want. But Obito is trying to protect himself with that Myoton orb thing. I mean, if he's not going to let them do whatever he wants, why doesn't he just summon some clones to keep them busy? Naruto comes up with an idea, and he tells Minato to Fistbump with him, which they do so, and we see both of the Kuramas interact with each other. Although I gotta admit, this translation kind of made me laugh. I mean, original Kurama said, "Hey, sexy bastard, long time no see, how you been? Care to spare some chakra with me?" But, the other Kurama was obviously going to comply with this. But before that happens, Obito tries to guilt trip Minato even further, even trying to screw with Naruto's mind by saying that Minato is utterly useless, that he couldn't protect Kushina or his very own pupil, which he was obviously referring to Rin. You know what? Cry me a freaking river, Obito. I think that the only way that Obito can actually gain some sense into all this is that if Rin comes back via Edo Tensei. Also, why isn't Minato standing up for himself? He's letting Obito talk all this shit. Not only that, isn't Obito a bit of a hypocrite in this? Because he was also too late to protect Rin himself. Obito mentions that tomorrow will be the day that Minato and Kushina died, the anniversary of their deaths, which also means that tomorrow will be Naruto's birthday. And not only that, that means that this war, this entire war, this has been going on in the Naruto world for almost 3 days. Are wars in the Naruto world supposed to be this short? And also another thing, in the iffy translation, it said that Rin died on the same day, but in a different year. That actually would have made sense why he decided to attack Konoha with Kurama at that day, but it doesn't seem to be the case in this translation. It's just the day that Minato and Kushina died will be tomorrow. Anyway, Obito then says that when you die, everything about you ceases. That is the cold hard truth about the world. But then Naruto then says, "Oh yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, right? Then get it through that thick head of yours. Nothing's coming to an end as long as I'm still here." Minato looks at Naruto and he was very proud. He then said, "Our Naruto, he's grown up into a man's man, Kushina." And then the chapter ends with the father-son fist bump entering their Kyuubi mode, while you see the other Kuramas fist bumping themselves as well. So that is Naruto chapter 643. What did I think about this chapter? Well, this was definitely a setup chapter of how to stop all the bijuu damas. Now, I'm not really surprised that Madara still wants to continue with his fight against Hashirama, especially since they're both at Otensei and whatever happens to them, they won't die. But considering what we saw from the previous chapter and about Obito's new special Jubi technique, I mean, Madara is not even aware of this. Which begs the question, those bijuu damas that Obito is attacking them with, are they the same as the Myoton jutsu that kills the Edo Tenseis? Because if that's true, then any Edo Tensei that gets hit by that attack will be completely wiped out. But then again, I don't even know if these are the actual bijuu damas or they Obito's Myoton jutsu techniques. I'm not sure. I did like the fact that Sasuke didn't even know about Sage Mode. I mean, Sasuke has been smart and knows a lot of things, but this is actually the one thing that Naruto knows and Sasuke doesn't, which I actually thought was pretty cool, although I cannot tell what expression Sasuke is having. Now, aside from that, I did like the fact that Naruto actually stood up, not only himself, but also for Minato. But Minato is like the Yellow Flash. He's the 4th Hokage. I'm pretty sure he can actually stand up for himself against Obito. I mean, he doesn't have to have the other half of Kurama or his own son to say all these things, but hey, I'm just glad to see some more father-son moments. And I did like the end. We're seeing Minato and Naruto father-son fist bump. I thought that was pretty cool. Now it seems that instead of going to rely on the stage mode a little bit further, they're gonna use Kurama's chakra to stop the bijuu damas from firing at everybody. Not sure how that's gonna work. Maybe Naruto will enter full Kyuubi mode, full complete Kyuubi mode, since he now has the other Kurama's chakra, and they'll probably use it to get rid of the tree only and not the bijuu damas. But then again, Obito does say that he is not gonna let them do whatever they want, but he's protecting himself from the 4 bijuu dama attack. So why doesn't he just try to stop them while he's being protected by the attack? I mean, summon some clones. So overall, I thought the chapter was okay. And as I said before, this is a setup chapter. Since the 3rd day will be Naruto's birthday, October 10th, does this mean that on that day is when the war will end? Now, I'm guessing that once they reach Naruto's birthday, which he will turn 17, by the way, this might be the series will reach to an end. We know that it is coming, but we just don't know when exactly. This could be in a couple months, this could be in another year or two, depending on Kishimoto's pacing. I just hope that whatever happens, that we at least get to see some other characters for once taking part in this. Don't get me wrong, it's cool seeing Naruto, Sasuke, and the other Hokages doing their part, but what about everybody else? I mean, Killer B, where are you, man? What about the rookies? I mean, are they going to be relevant anymore? I mean, what was the point of seeing them fighting the mini Jubies? I know it was just to show off what they can do now, but what was the point of that if you're not going to see them help at all? Also, there's still the matter with Orochimaru and the other Kages, since they're going to be on their way here, so what are they going to do once they get here? That still begs the question. So, that's basically it about this chapter. I actually thought this was an okay chapter. We'll just have to wait and see how Naruto and Minato are gonna stop the 4 bijuu damas. Probably using the full QB mode or something. I'm not really sure, but we'll just have to wait and see next week. Yeah, so yeah, that is Naruto chapter 643. I'm Leader's Final 27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.